Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the We Like Movies podcast. I am your host, Carson Mizzy, and I'm here with
Mr. Groulx.
the one and only, the duo. No one else. It turns out everyone hates us, and it's just us two this week.
This is a special edition, maybe. Maybe that's the way we phrase it. It's a special edition. With just the two main hosts. No special guests this week, but that's okay.
I'm single because it's a special day for me.
We're rolling here with just the two of us. Welcome back, everyone, to episode number 3.
Crazy.
3 is like when you get to 3, that means you're doing it.
We're doing it.
Yeah, it's a hit show. Everyone loves it.
Everybody.
We're gonna keep this growing.
I agree. I'd say we can just jump straight into our pop culture discussion now, won't we?
Let's do it.
Let's talk about artificial intelligence. Everyone's favorite thing, isn't it?
It is definitely my favorite. I love talking about it.
Of course, man. I just can't get enough of it. I want more of it. And let's talk about the invasion of AI in media, in movies, kicking with Tilly Norwood. Have you heard about the Tilly Norwood situation here?
I have not heard about the Tilly Norwood situation.
She's an AI actress that reports are saying she's going to be the next Scarlett Johansson, quote unquote.
I'm okay with that, but
okay. They're trying to push her. They're trying to get her role. They're trying to get her given to a casting agency, and apparently, some casting agency was looking to buy. But after some backlash, they stepped away. Well, how do you feel about this idea of an AI actress, actor, whatever, being the star of something?
So this is going to require a little bit of background. So you're telling me that this is an AI actress. This is not a real person.
Fake person.
And they're going to put her in movies.
Yes, they're just going to edit her into scenes, basically.
What? That is madness.
So not positive, huh?
No, you can't. Actors and actresses get paid to do what they do for a reason, because they have skill and talent, and they've gone to school to do what they do, and they've training, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just get pulled off the street and like, hey, you had a great audition. But that is unbelievable. But is she a good actress?
No.
Yeah, well, then get her out of here.
I've seen some of the quote unquote short films. It's just like crap.
Yeah. I mean, I think that is going to ultimately be the judge of, are you good? If you're good, then, but I don't know. No, listen, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to say no.
I'm just kidding. I totally agree with you. This is a no-go here. You can't have an AI actress now playing in roles in movies.
Yeah, we can't get, this is what the studios want. They don't have to pay anybody and they can make money. We can't accept this. And
they don't have to deal with like the actor itself.
Yeah.
You know, the actors take time off. Actors get injured. Actors, whatever. And an AI could just do whatever they want.
Absolutely.
And they can put them into any scene they want. That is, no. We have to have rules and laws about this stuff.
I agree. There should be more regulation about AI in our modern day and age. And who's to say going further with AI generated just content, full shorts in general? Because there was a recent report back in November, December. Disney said that they're going to be pushing out AI content on Disney Plus in 2026, sometime soon. And people got pissed. And
likewise, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
This has to be human created.
Yes.
At some point, art needs to be human creation. And if it's not, what are we doing?
Absolutely. There's meaning behind art. AI doesn't have thought or emotion. They can't put meaning behind art.
No. And I can't even wrap my brain around this right now, because this is blowing my mind that we're actually going to try and do this. That we're going to put these are fictional things. They're not real. Like, it's not a real thing. It is a creation. I guess
it's an animated movie. I heard people say like.
Wow. But yeah, you still need voice actors, and you still need people that are trying to understand the character and can bring their own take to it. That's why some of the animated movies that we watch, like if you have a well-known person, you know that that's the person because they're characters in that voice animation. And You can't take that away.
Yeah. And also, I'll just say this because no one ever says this. AI is so boring. Anytime I see any AI anything, I'm just like, this is 2 out of 10. An AI could not make neither of the movies we're talking about today.
No. Yeah, no, not possible. Look, not with current AI technology. Now, Absolutely. In the future, maybe, but like we have to regulate this stuff. Absolutely. There has to be laws, and so they are doing a lot right now. There is the U.S. and Canada are putting out new laws, or at least trying to write up new laws about how are we going to regulate, because you can't have something this powerful without any rules or laws involved. Absolutely. So, and I think, okay, entertainment, does that need to be at the forefront of these laws? Maybe not. No. But
I'd like it to be regulated.
It should be. Like, it absolutely should be. This is going against all workplace laws. Like, you are taking workers out of the equation. Now, I know some people might say, but they do this in automation in some industries already. And I understand, but you still need human beings.
Absolutely.
It's not the same.
Not in the slightest.
Interesting. Tilly
Norwood.
All movies created by Tilly Norwood are going to get a failing grade on my part.
Yes, I'm not excited for the next Tilly Norwood movie. Can't say so.
I can't even believe we're talking about this. There are moments in time where I just, things happen and I'm like, this is unbelievable. We are literally living in the future right now.
Yes.
Like, you have to recognize we are living in the future. For you to go look back at movies from the 1980s, 1970s, whatever, the movies that predicted the future.
Yeah.
We are living in those predictions.
Yes.
For the most part. Now, some of them are off. We don't have flying cars, but we do have helicopters and planes and blah, blah, blah.
Sure.
But we are living in a futuristic world where we're talking about AI actors and robotic assistants at home.
And it's a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
So we are on a cusp of a new kind of world that we're living in, but we need to have rules and laws. And this could be something that starts that, right? We have to regulate.
Oh yeah.
We have to regulate it. So can I go further?
Go ahead.
How would you say, like, would you be fine if it was for like video games?
I don't know. No.
Still no.
No. I think the love for it is that it's human creation, It's art. It has that human personality. It has personalities. Art and entertainment has personality that AI doesn't have. For example, like a video game having this fun art style that is very unique, whatever. An AI cannot create a new art style. It can only replicate what has been made in the past. There's no personal touch. There's no human touch, which I think matters. It matters a lot to me personally. I don't know about everyone else, but I love media with personality that has something to say. And AI doesn't have anything to say. It doesn't have an opinion. It doesn't have feeling.
Yeah, and I also think about the other part of it is like we sometimes like have favorite actresses and actresses because of what they do, and it's like we are impressed with their art and how they portray these characters. And like I can't imagine someone being like, my favorite actress is Tilly Norwood.
Bro, Tilly Norwood. Well, I can't wait to see her win an Oscar. It's gonna be incredible. Yeah.
How is that even gonna? It's gonna like I don't know. This is just too. So I used to have posters in my room of like people that I not looked up to, but like I was a fan of.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine being like, oh, Tilly Norwood, yay! Like this is not a real thing. Like this is not a human being. And I think as long as we're living in a human world, that we have to still keep things human.
Absolutely.
And this is not a step in the right direction. I know that there's been like rumors, I don't know how true they are, but like about like potential like AI bands that are like completely created. Like there's a whole like conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Again, I don't know how true it is, but the band Default. Have you ever heard of this one?
No.
So the Default was, I think, like I don't know, early 2000s or late 2000s band that came out, and it was kind of like a rock-ish alternative band. But the rumor was that it wasn't an actual band.
Yeah.
It was just like studio created stuff.
Yeah.
And the joke is like Default, or they're the default band. And there's like no real human beings doing it. Now I think that's totally been debunked. I think
that.
Debunk is a real, I mean, it's Default is a real band, it's real people. but it just gets you to think like, if they're doing this, could anything? What is real then? Like that's the point of why we need to regulate this, because anything could be anything and fake, and who knows?
We recommend you to question your reality.
Question your reality.
Question it.
Please do. And while we're questioning reality, we are now going to question the reality of movies.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to dive into our 2 movies that we have.
Yes,
for today.
we are.
Excellent. Okay, so let's get to our first segment.
I agree. We're gonna go off with my recommendation, which was the 1981, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. 1981.
Yeah, no, 1981. You're right.
I'm incredible. Masterpiece known as The Great Muppet Caper.
The Great Muppet Caper. I have a lot of things to say. Most of them, if not all of them, are good.
Yes.
Yeah, The Great Muppet Caper. Let's do a synopsis here. Let's go. Kermit the Frog, the Great Gonzo, and Fozzie Bear are reporters who travel to Britain to interview a rich victim of a jewel thieves and help her along with her secretary, Miss Piggy. The idea here is that there's a caper. It's a caper. That's why it's right in the title, that there's someone that rich person, British person got their jewels stole. I don't know if stole is a word, but
Lady
I'm going to use
Holiday,
it. And so they have to solve this mystery.
Man, what a fun experience this is. This is like my go-to, hey, let's hang out and watch a movie. I put this on. It's so lovable.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the best word to describe this whole movie, lovable.
Yeah, because you have characters in it that are like fun characters. I love the idea of like puppetry.
Yes.
Because it's not animated, it's not computer generated. It's like, again, human created. Someone had to make these dolls. Someone had to like animate them with, whatever they're doing. I don't think they use their hand anymore, but whatever it was, however they do it, it's really cool. And like there's texture to them. They are fuzzy and soft, and that is a cool thing about these things.
Their characters, their personalities, they feel like people, even though they're just, what are they, fuzzes or whatever. I don't know what they're made of.
Yeah, but you're right. They each have their own defined character.
Yeah.
Like Kermit is Kermit, and if you don't know who Kermit the Frog is, I mean, go watch some TV. Go watch.
Stop listening to this. Get to work.
Because it's obviously a well-known character. But my kids really love Gonzo. That's like one of their favorite characters.
I loved him when I was a kid. He's my favorite.
Yeah, he's curious. He's lovable. He's kind of not super smart, but is curious, like wants to know about stuff and gets himself into trouble sometimes.
Daredevil.
Yeah, Gonzo's really fun. I like Gonzo. Yeah, okay. Do you want to give us a breakdown of what the Great Caper, what you think?
I think this might be a bold statement, but I think this is one of the best comedies of all time. I think it is it's kind of a parody in a way. It feels, a lot of the jokes feel very like the kind of thing you see in Scary Movie, but less raunchy. And there's something about it that's just like so lovable and funny to me. How subversive. It's a very subversive film with the joke of Kermit and Fozzie being twins. They just keep going back to the whole movie. I love that.
The fact that they play it off as if they're twins because they
never question it.
They're dressed the same. Yep. They're wearing the same reporter outfit. And they're like, they have hats on, so that makes us twins. And they're not the same hat. But it's hilarious. And I think what I like about the humor of it is it's not meant to be deep humor.
Yeah.
Like it's just meant to be entertaining.
Simple.
It's fun,
Absolutely.
simple stuff, and it's good to laugh at.
Yeah.
And you can go in and yes, there's a plot to it, but like you're not going to get lost in the plot.
Oh,
and you can pick it up at any point in the movie and start watching and be totally fine with it.
Absolutely.
It's entertaining.
Yes.
And so you don't need to be like, well, I didn't see the first 5 minutes, so what's happening? It is, I mean, so what?
Absolutely. And can we also talk about how this is one of the greatest musicals ever made? Can I just say, my God, the music in this movie, both, I mean, the songs and just the composed music are fantastic.
Yeah, the music is good. I like the music, and I generally like musicals as a fan of like movies and stuff. I like musicals; they're fun. So I thought that was an added layer to it. I forgot that it was a musical. So because I had watched this when I was a kid, and I liked it, and I remember, and I had not seen it in a very long time, so I forgot kind of what it was about, and I totally did not remember that it was a musical, and that was like, oh yeah, and then the songs came back to me, and I'm like, I remember this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. They're just, what is it? The First Time It Happened, Stepping Out with a Star, Happiness Hotel, masterpieces, greatest songs ever written. If you haven't heard them, dude, watch this movie. This movie is just like such a good time. It's one of the most like I swear, you could throw, if someone told me they didn't like this movie, I would call that a red flag.
No, I think I agree, because like, why would you not like this movie? Unless you're trying to be like, I only like thrillers, or you know what I mean? Like,
I need prestigious movies. Like,
you watch this and just enjoy it, because you enjoy it for what it is. So, I mean, to call them the greatest songs ever, I don't know. They're very entertaining, and I like them. They are lovable. They are absolutely lovable and sung by lovable characters. And I like the idea that, like, Miss Piggy actually like thinks that she's like a movie star, glamorous, you know.
Oh my God, that scene, the fantasy scene. Oh.
And she carries that character all through any kind of Muppet movie, show, television, whatever. Yeah. She always kind of has that character, and her whole like love-hate thing with Kermit, where she loves Kermit but hates Kermit but needs Kermit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Yeah. And Kermit just goes along with it.
He's a sucker for love.
He is. If I was looking, I'd be like, Kermit, we need to talk. Because you are in an unhealthy relationship with Miss Piggy.
There's a psychological coming in here. Mr. Groulx has what was your degree? Was
it sociology? Sociology is my degree, but I have a minor degree in sociology or psychology and history. But yeah, I mean, I look at that, I'm like, Kermit, she is not a good fit for you. She's mean to you.
In this movie, she lied to you when you first met. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
How can you trust her?
House of lies. Your foundation is a house of lies. But no, he falls for her immediately, and she falls for him, and it's a fun little storyline there between the two. And then you have the whole background story of like they are trying to solve a mystery, which, I mean, you could go either way on the fact that we know what the mystery is, like it's a whodunit, but like we kind of know who did it. You know, they don't try to really hide who it was. Yeah. But that's fun though, because you get to see it play out.
I love it. I almost wish the movie just like didn't care at all about taking itself seriously. Let's just go rock and roll with ridiculousness. And they do that. I love that. I love the villains like love triangle with Miss Piggy and Kermit. That is so fun.
That is pretty fun.
He's throwing everything away to try and date Miss Piggy.
Yeah.
It's so good.
The human dating Miss Piggy. And he doesn't even question that she's a singing, dancing pig.
She's just glorious.
She's a one. Yes, it is pretty funny. And that he's almost like dumbfounded by her, like where he's like a blubbering idiot with her, yet he's like this jewel thief. Yeah. The characters, not the characters, but the actors. I mean, we were talking earlier, but Charles Grodin is the main bad guy, and he's a pretty famous actor. He's older now. He doesn't do a whole lot now, but he's been in a lot of different things. Even just the John Cleese and his wife, where they break into his house and that is bringing in that whole world of like British comedy into the Muppet world, which is really funny because it's just dry humor, which is I enjoy that, so it's pretty funny to me.
It's so ridiculous. I would compare it to like have you ever seen The Naked Gun in a way? It's just like off the wall. Anything can happen, and zany. Nothing is serious.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you can't go into it hoping that this is going to be a serious movie, and if you're doing that, then you might not like it. But like
I would bet,
but you have to know what it is and enjoy it for what it is. It's not meant to be a serious movie. It is kind of farcical a little bit to like make a
You're looking at a puppet frog. Like we're not about to do Citizen Kane. Let's have some fun.
You bring up Citizen Kane. Have you seen Citizen Kane?
No one's seen it, but everyone talks about it.
No one has seen this movie.
No one has.
It is the worst movie ever. Yet it is looked at as the greatest movie of all time.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
Wow.
It's so boring.
Well, I do know it's Donald Trump's favorite movie of all time, so that doesn't.
More need to be said.
Yeah.
No, I just think it's like it was big for its time.
Yeah, in the 40s.
It was a big deal. Yes, when movies were like black and white and whatever. This was the original kind of like shock value movie where there was a big twist at the end.
Yeah.
And that was kind of a big deal because movies didn't do that back then. So I see why. But Citizen Kane is every time they say this is the greatest movie of all time, I'm like, no, it is not. Just go watch it, and you'll watch it for half an hour and go, what am I watching?
Yeah, I don't think I've met a single person who's seen that movie.
It's not good. It's not. I thought I had to watch it because I was like, oh, this is the greatest movie of all time.
Made, yeah.
And I'm waiting for something to happen that was like good.
Isn't it like so long too?
It's just boring. It's so boring. And I don't know if it's just a product of being like modern generation kid watching a movie from times yonder.
Yeah.
But it's just not good. It does not hold up. So when they talk about that, just know that it's not the greatest movie ever.
Now you know.
It was the greatest movie ever made a long time ago.
In 1945.
Yeah.
You know.
We went off on a tangent on that movie, but that's okay.
That's okay.
The Great Muppet Caper. What else can we say about this movie other than it's just fun and enjoyable?
Absolutely. Please watch it if you haven't.
Yeah.
Watch really all of them. I've seen all the movies. I love all of them. Go for it. They're all a good time.
They do still, like, this is a 1981 movie.
Yeah.
It's great. We just made fun of an old movie. So this is kind of an old movie too, but it still holds up today. It's still just as funny. Like the humor works.
Yeah.
Right? So you can enjoy it. And I think that's why comedy is comedy. And something you find funny 20 years ago, 30 years ago can still be funny today. Now, it doesn't always translate because sometimes there's jokes that just don't fall. You're like, I don't know what that even means.
Yeah.
But this is like silly comedy, so it works. It works well.
Yeah, it's timeless. Absolutely. It's a timeless movie.
Mm-hmm. I don't think, what is your opinion? Because I don't think comedy gets enough credit in the world of like movies.
I am the biggest proponent. My favorite genre is comedies, rom-coms. I watch more rom-coms than like dramas, frankly. I know I'm already enrolled in like a film thing for college, and it's like, despite that, I watch more comedies than I should. You know, I haven't seen a lot of, I don't think I've seen a Christopher Nolan movie. Yikes. But I've seen the 2006 masterpiece Accepted starring Justin Long, and that's all that matters to me.
Yeah. I just think like why is there not a category for that? Like it's a movie genre. It's a movie genre, and it's a good one. A lot of people love these.
It's one that deserves a lot of love. I swear, comedies are a dying genre, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, I this year I saw you see The Roses from last year, I guess 2025. It was a movie that no one saw. It went to theaters, and I think it definitely bombed. No one saw that thing. I caught it on digital, and I was like, it's funny. I thought it was funny. It was a really good time. Benedict Cumberbatch, Olivia Colman. Really good, but no one saw it because no one sees comedies in theaters anymore. They go straight to Netflix or whatever, and then no one sees it on there. Yeah.
Well, that's because Netflix has 6 billion movies.
Yeah.
And to be able to find one takes 3 days. And by the time I find one, I don't want to watch a movie anymore.
Yeah, you have to be a loser like me who follows every movie coming out to know.
Like you would have to look for, like you have to have a movie in mind and go, okay, I want to watch this one.
Absolutely.
Because there's just Netflix is really great and all the other streamers are really great, but you have to. It's overload. It's too much. So unless you know what you're looking for, you're never going to find these obscure movies because you're not going to give them a chance because it's just I don't have time to find them. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why I got so mad about that.
Well,
but
speaking of subscription services, we're looking at Disney Plus here, who is bringing the Muppets back for the second time. This is the second time they've done this whole, hey, we've been dead for a while. Let's try again. And I thought, they have a reboot, The Muppet Show 2026. It's a 30-minute like pilot advertising a show they're going to be putting out pretty soon. And it's fine. It's okay. I think it's fine.
So it does not carry the same weight with you that The movie would have. The Great Caper would have.
Yeah, it's charming. It's sweet. It's nice. It's cute. But like, I mean, I watched it. I don't know if I laughed even. It was just like kind of fine.
So are they just trying too hard? Maybe.
I don't think they're trying enough.
Oh, they're not trying enough.
There's humor there, and there were good jokes. There's a great bit with Sabrina Carpenter and Miss Piggy and how she's like copying her style. That was great and fun, but the humor is just like it's non-existent. We just like see, hey, here's the rats performing "Blinded by the Lights" by The Weeknd for 3 minutes, and it's like, okay, I'm watching, cool.
Okay, so the Muppet Show is kind of like a sketch comedy. It's not sketch comedy, but I mean, it is like a series of events. It's not like a start-finish plot, type thing. So that is the format of the show. And again, you said this is a remake, so I've never watched the 2026 one, but I did watch the original version of it, which they have. It's the same basic idea,
right?
And so I think, I know the original one, they tried to use a lot of like pop culture in it, which obviously does. They have Sabrina Carpenter, they have Seth Rogen,
Maya Rudolph. She's Maya
Rudolph, yeah. So they are trying to bring in some pop culture into it. So maybe that's just what their attempt, instead of having like a story that like you can build on. Just trying to throw celebrities in there with the Muppets and.
Yeah, I think I'm just not that much of a sketch guy. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's possible. That's true. Although I do love what are the name of the two old guys?
Oh my goodness, I don't know, but I love them.
They're like the hecklers. That's all they do. Is they just heckle everybody.
The original Unks.
Yeah,
truly.
I think they might be my favorite characters, because the old people. That's what they do, right? And no old people are listening to this podcast, so we already know that that's not a problem. We don't have to worry about that. If you're old and listening
to this, get out. Why? Get out. Leave.
How did you find this?
Yeah, get out of here.
I think that's really cool though.
Yeah,
but I'm still gonna check it out, even though you're saying it's just all right. I think it's worth a watch.
Yeah.
Anything's worth one opportunity. Give it a shot.
Definitely,
right?
With exceptions.
With exceptions, correct. And also the Muppet Show, and we'll bring it back to the Great Muppet Caper as well. Yeah. I mean, it is for all ages, so it is a family movie that you can play, and you can have it on in the house. You don't really have to worry about content and whatever. So I like that idea.
I mean, they do a whole music video of Sabrina Carpenter's Man-Child. I could see some parents being like, "This is not right to show my children."
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter loves to push boundaries a little bit.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we know that that's what you're going to get with some superstars like that. She is in a line of entertainers that I put her in like similar categories to, not that I'm saying they're the same, but like same idea in my mind. It would be like a Lady Gaga or like Madonna. Yeah. Like they are like trying to kind of push the boundaries.
Right now, at the time period she's carrying pop with a few others.
Yeah, right. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, the Great Muppet Caper is the movie that we reviewed. It's a great movie.
Recommend.
It's a lot of fun. I say that about a lot of movies on here. I say it's fun.
We'll find something you hate someday.
I know.
Someday.
And it happens. Trust me, there are a lot of movies I do not like. I already told you about one of them today.
Yeah.
It's a dumb movie that's apparently the best.
Oh, you're not going to like my recommendation now.
Best of all time. Okay, and then the Muppet Show also check out too on Disney Plus. Not that Disney Plus is not a sponsor, so we're not promoting.
We just dissed them at the beginning of this. Support them if you want to.
Yeah, support if you want. But check out this; it's kind of fun too. So okay, excellent. That is
our first
movie. So we're ready to move on to the second one.
Number 2.
It'll be my movie.
Yes, we are talking about the 2012 big action film, The Avengers.
Maybe you've heard of it.
No, I've never heard of it, actually, no.
I'll give a plot summary.
Go for it.
The Earth's mightiest heroes must come together and learn to fight as a team if they are going to stop the mischievous Loki and his alien army from enslaving humanity. Now, this gives you a breakdown, but it gives you no information as to what's happening. This is the great collaboration between the superheroes, and this is kind of the first. This is why I really like it, because it's one of the first times you ever get to see multiple superheroes in one movie.
Yeah,
that never happened. They all had their own standalone versions. Even like going back in history, they didn't usually have these crossovers.
Yeah.
And so this was like a really cool thing that we're like, I get to see Iron Man and Captain America and Hulk all in one movie.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask back. I mean, I imagine you saw these back when these came out originally back.
Probably the first showing of it too, because I'm kind of a comic, like a superhero nerd too.
How did you feel seeing when, like in 2008, in the post credits of Iron Man, seeing Sam Jackson say, "I'm building a team," or in 2011, in the end of Captain America: First Avenger, when there's the trailer to the Avengers? How did you feel at the time?
I wanted to watch it instantly. I was like, I have to wait for this. Come on, this is amazing. This is incredible. And so I kind of knew a little bit of the background because I know Avengers stories, comics. Now, I wasn't huge into comic books themselves, but I knew comic stories and like lore of the stories. So I know that this does happen, and I knew that eventually that's what they were building to in these movies.
Yeah.
And so I was super excited. I was like, I can't wait for this. This is gonna be incredible. This is gonna be the best. Because as they were doing this, now on a standalone, I'm gonna say this, and this could be controversial. I don't know, but on a standalone movie, I'm not huge into Iron Man.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I like Robert Downey Jr. I just didn't think the Iron Man character and the Iron Man movies are just not my favorite. So
I'm gonna be honest, off my recent marathon, those were like some of my favorites, those three. So that, I disagree, but I get it.
But no, you were not alone, because a lot of people love Iron Man and loved those movies, and they often rank them as like some of the best. It's not my thing, because I'm not a huge Iron Man fan. If we're talking about this, and clearly we are, because we're the hosts and we can decide what we talk about.
That's true.
I love the Hulk. The Hulk is my favorite character.
As a kid, that was all I was. I had those big Hulk hands that you put on. Oh my god, I love those.
They're the best. I think I probably still have some at home. My kids fight each other with them. I'm like, stop, don't do that. But then I'm like also kind of proud, the Hulk would be my favorite character. I also really like Thor too. Thor is a fun character, and kicks butt. So I like that. So having them all into one movie, this is incredible. Okay, so fast forward to this movie.
Yeah, we're here now, 2012.
So it does, in my mind, start out a little bit slow because they have to.
I have heard that there's not much action in the first half. Really.
Yeah, because they're trying to make the jump from individual standalones to now this collaboration movie.
But I mean, personally, I love that how the characters bounce off each other. The script, I think it's more than just dumb fun action. It's like it's a good movie with great actors doing great scenes together, and I like their talking scenes. I would argue I might like the first half more than the second, maybe even.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Do I? I don't know.
I think back to the scene where they're in the helicarrier or whatever, and they're arguing, and the Bruce Banner's getting a little angry, and Loki's there. He's about to get out. And they're all arguing. I love that scene. That's probably my favorite scene in the movie. It's just all these characters we've seen 5 movies of beforehand coming together, bouncing off each other terribly. Negatively. Not that it's bad. It's good.
But yeah, no. And I think that's a pivotal scene. One, like for storyline wise, it's Loki's trying to use his magic to get them all divide and conquer type thing. So how do I beat these guys? Well, I divide them. I make them all mad with each other, fight with each other, and then I can do what I got to do. But also just like as a spectacle to see these larger than life characters, how are they going to be able to coexist, and can they coexist together?
I love that they don't like each other.
I
love it. I love their scenes where they're the scene where they first meet with Thor comes in and they're all fighting in the forest. Oh my god, so good. So good.
Because you wouldn't have if we don't have real life superheroes,
unfortunately,
other than
that we know of.
That we know of. But other than we have heroes in our world, whatever, firefighters. We always like to say firefighters, and I love fire. Great job.
I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm saying. I appreciate what they do.
The show is sponsored by firefighters.
It should be, because they're wonderful.
Yeah.
But we don't have, magical beings who have powers. So, but if we did, they would have egos. They would have huge egos. they wouldn't be grounded in reality, and so they would not be able to like work with other people. That would be hard for them to do, I think. And so Robert Downey Jr., or maybe I should call him Tony Stark.
Yeah,
but Tony Stark
probably.
does not want to work with anybody else. Like,
Yeah.
and they play that really well. Instead of just, we automatically have to be a team, they work into that. They're like, why would they just automatically be a team? They don't know each other.
We see them build into a team by the end of the movie. And by the end, they're all great. They're all working together fantastically, but it didn't start off easy.
It did not start off easy. And I love that in that scene, like specifically that scene, which was interesting, you pointed that out. Captain America, Steve Rogers, kind of points out that Tony Stark is self-centered and egotistical, and that he wouldn't be able to like pull the trigger on saving the world or whatever because he only thinks about himself, and he wouldn't be able to make that ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah.
And we know he does.
In the end. I don't know if he would have. Oh, he does in the movie. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
He sacrifices himself. So
but doesn't die.
It does not die. But I think that's a really like there's a lot of foreshadowing there. No, I don't know how deep they go on this, like how if they knew like where they were going, but
who knows?
knowing what we know and looking back at it and going, wow, that was well done.
They crushed
like
it.
If they knew what they were doing, that was well done.
Yeah.
But you just look at the lineup, like Jeremy Renner, like he's like a great actor, and he almost gets lost in the fact because he does a lot, but maybe that's the one problem with like an ensemble cast is that sometimes you do get lost in the mix because there is so many great actors.
I can get that, but I also see the other perspective of people can love all kinds of people can love this movie. People who love Thor will love this movie. People who love Iron Man will love this movie. I mean, personally, like I'm not much of a Thor guy. I don't like the movies. I'm more of a Tony Stark, Steve Rogers. I like them, and I love their stuff in the movie more. So they're my favorite parts of the movie, and their dialogue.
Yeah,
and
they give it. They feed that. Because they know that not everybody loves everybody.
Yeah.
And so they give you the Tony Stark that you want. They give you the Captain America that you want. They give you the Thor that you want.
One-liners and all. It's great.
Right. And so you find something in it that you can appreciate.
I would say one of the things I love the most about this is how it doesn't take itself seriously. It does take itself seriously, but like it's goofy, but not too goofy. The issue I see a lot of people talk about with modern Marvel is that it's too goofy and that we can't take anything seriously, or it's just not funny. Here, this movie has some great jokes. I laughed a lot on my watch. But it's still there's a lot of gravity felt with all of the conflict, and it's like, oh dang, we really gotta kill these guys, or we're gonna have real problems.
I think that comes from Joss Whedon is the director, and he brings that. I think it's him that brings that in there. Now he's got a world of issues because of his own problems, and people who've worked with Joss say he's not easy to work with.
Oh really?
And that he like mistreats women. And
yeah.
There's a whole. I don't know. I wasn't there. So
the We Like Movies podcast does not support Joss Whedon.
Yeah,
clearly.
But like he knows how to make a movie.
Sure. I feel that.
He makes good movies. I was also a really big fan of the TV show, the 1990s TV show, The Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh yeah.
It's really cool. Go check it out. It's really fun.
Sure.
But he also did that one too. And he loves that kind of like put them in drama, but then you can slide in some humor too, and it kind of helps balance out those like really dramatic moments. And so I think he does a really great job with that.
Yeah.
But I think you're right, because I think what other people have tried to do is kind of mimic that, and it doesn't always land.
Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
It's just too much.
It can be too much. Sometimes I'm just watching these movies and I'm like, man, I don't know why. You don't want me to take this seriously. Why am I watching?
Yeah, right. Like there's time to joke, and sometimes it's okay. But when you're in the middle of the battle, we're not going to be cracking jokes here. Like we're going to be, serious. We got a job to do.
When it comes to comedy, I prefer your Guardians of the Galaxy that just straight up don't take itself seriously at all, or movies that can maybe justify themselves, like Spider-Man: Homecoming, a movie about this like teenage kid who doesn't really know anything, and he makes a lot of pop culture references. those movies have excuses. Stuff like Thor: Love and Thunder. Yikes! I don't know, man. I just can't.
So I liked Thor: Love and Thunder.
Interesting.
I did like it. I think I liked the ending, and I think it kind of the way it ended actually I don't know, solidified it for me. It was fine. It wouldn't be my top. It's not my top Thor movie though.
Sure.
It's probably my least favorite Thor movie.
Yeah.
So as far as that goes, I can totally understand that. That makes sense to me. I think they tried to do too much.
Yeah.
And they tried to make it too. I don't even know. They altered the essence of Thor and tried to make him a super funny thing, and that has happened over time too. Even if you watch the Avengers, Thor is a different character in the Avengers than
He's funny. He has funny lines in this movie.
Yeah, and I think they ruined him over time. But
yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I think there's perfect balance. I like Ragnarok. I like Thor Ragnarok. I think that
was
like
Ragnarok was good.
I think that's the perfect balance of let's be goofy and let's have some crazy dramatic stuff.
Oh, it was, and it definitely was dramatic. It was intense, but you again, it's balance.
Yeah.
And then having Loki as the main character, bad guy, and Tom Hiddleston. I mean, he plays that so well. He's born to play that character.
He loses himself in that character. He's great.
He really does. To the point where I see him in other movies and I forget that he's not Loki.
Absolutely.
And he does a great job in those other movies too, but I'm like, oh, why Loki's playing another character right now?
I can't sympathize with him. He's the god of mischief. I don't trust him.
Don't trust him.
I don't.
He's fooling you. But he's so good in that movie. And again, I think we might have mentioned this before about villains, about how sometimes you want your villain to be a little bit sympathetic, where you can kind of understand where they're coming from.
Yeah.
And I think he does that. He found out that he was adopted, and basically his whole world comes crashing down on him, and that Thor's the chosen one and not him. And I mean, you could understand why. You're like, okay, I kind of get it. I kind of get why he would do that.
Yeah, and add to that, he's a fun kind of villain. I love his dialogue, his wordplay. His scenes with him are just a delight to watch because he's a fun character.
Yeah,
and he's the evil one. You can fear him one scene and then be like, oh wow, that was funny. The next scene.
Yeah, when he's getting smashed by Hulk.
Yeah.
There's your fun, lighthearted stuff.
Yes.
But in a moment where it wasn't over the top.
Absolutely.
I mean, he would do that. The Hulk would do that in that moment. Yeah, I like it.
Really good.
The other part or the scene that I really like, again, I'm a Hulk guy, but was just okay, Thor, you do this, Iron Man or Captain America, you do this, and then he's just Hulk, smash
some stuff.
That's because that's what Hulk does. He smashes. And so that was really. I remember that got a huge pop for me in the theater. I was like, yeah, Hulk smash.
You were there, huh?
I was there. I was in the moment.
A lot of people were there.
Yeah, it kind of did well.
It did a little bit, a few billion. Who's to say?
That record has been broken, correct?
A few times. Yeah,
a few times. But I mean, I think that kind of just happens. I don't know if they factor in the price of movies into those things, but it's gonna get broken. All records fall.
If we're talking about something that might break the records, Doomsday. So we are going to now kind of give a little not sneak preview. We're not. I don't have any information about it, but I didn't make the movie. I don't know, man.
But let's talk about Doomsday. First, I'll get your thoughts. Are you looking forward to it? Not looking forward to it? Too much?
I am worried that it's going to be awful, but I'm going to be there no matter what. I'm so curious. This is so much they're cluttering in. There's 70 main characters.
Yeah.
How are we going to do this?
I don't know. If you want to talk about an ensemble character or cast, this is everybody.
And to add on that, we have a main villain who we have not seen in any of these other movies.
No clue.
I don't know. We don't know anything about him, and that makes me so. Unless I guess there is the theory that since Dr. Doom was played by Robert Downey Jr., we might do some multiverse stuff of in a different multiverse, Tony Stark became Victor Von Doom.
Yeah.
Which. Cool, but I feel like that's we got to set that up. That's a lot. You can't just throw that onto me in 10 minutes and go, okay, cool, I'm ready.
You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a lot of explaining to do here. To have Robert Downey Jr. as Victor Von Doom as the bad guy in this movie, I don't even. How do you do that? So they definitely have to do a lot of explaining. But I think it's really cool. The other thing is, we've also had the Fantastic Four movie come out,
Right.
so they've introduced those. They're going to be in that movie. They're bringing in the X-Men, so they kind of introduced those back into the fold. They're going to be in this movie. This is kind of this movie is going to be similar to Avengers because we've not seen these people together before.
Yes.
So it'll be really cool to see these groups interact.
It's almost my criticism though with with modern Marvel. It's that we have so many characters here, and I would love to see these characters interact or to appear in other stuff, but they've just been gone. Like like looking at like the early 2020s. Who is Shang-Chi? He was in one movie, and we're seeing him again now, 5 years later. I don't seeing these characters seeing like, you know, sure they didn't come together till Avengers, but seeing Iron Man had 2 movies, you'd see characters appear. Black Widow's in multiple of them, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. You see Tony Stark's dad in the first Captain America. Yep. There's always these connections that always makes this universe feel together. With modern Marvel, it feels almost as though they're so disconnected. They're doing whatever. You could watch any of them in any order, and that just kind of lessens the coolness for me.
Yeah, and it is too much. It's too much. That's the problem, because they have the TV series.
Oh boy.
And then you have the movies, and they're trying to weave them all in, but they don't weave them all in. So what initially was a bunch of standalone movies that now were woven together to make sense to fit into a movie where they come together is now you just have stuff that's now going to be like forced together.
Absolutely. This movie is a big rush. I don't know if you know the whole thing, but originally this movie was not going to have Doctor Doom till like what was it, a year ago maybe? Yeah. It was the Kang Dynasty or whatever.
Dynasty.
And they just scrapped that. Said, okay, we're doing Doctor Doom, new director, like only a year and a half ago. It's just they're rushing things together. And from what we hear from reports, what was it? Alan Cumming talking about how he doesn't even know who he filmed his scenes with. He filmed scenes he doesn't even know who he filmed with.
Yeah,
because it's all a green screen. It makes me so worried, but so curious.
Yeah, and that's part of Marvel is trying so hard to keep everything a secret.
Yeah,
and they don't want leaks to come out, and they don't want people to know what's going on. And I totally understand that, but at the same time, it's like you have actors acting with green screen with nobody because they don't want the actors to know, because then they can't leak anything.
Sure.
That's weird.
And it just doesn't feel natural, doesn't it? It doesn't feel... I'll say this, even though this is cool, Doomsday, this is going to be crazy and big, I am honestly more interested in the DC universe than what Marvel's got going on right now. I think we got something cool going on over in DC. Yeah,
DC... as a kid, my favorite superhero was Superman, and it wasn't even close. Like it was Superman. I still, have Superman shirts, and my kids have Superman shirts. I love Superman.
Yeah.
So I've always probably been a bigger DC fan than Marvel. But I would say up to this date, Marvel has done a much better job with their cinematic world.
I agree, 100%.
So there was that kind of, I'm the one person in the world, I think, that liked the Superman movies with Henry Cavill.
You're the only one. That's correct.
I am the only one, and I know this.
Only one in this room. Yeah.
I really liked them. I thought Henry Cavill played Superman extremely well, and am kind of sad to see them move on from him. But the last one was...
They'll recast. You see, they've recast like Jason Momoa in the new universe. Like they'll probably recast.
And I thought the last Superman, the one that just came out a year ago, I thought that they did a good job. So I really liked it. Yeah, I didn't dislike it. I liked it. Yeah. It was fine. I will get over it. I will be fine. I dried my tears off, and then we move on.
Mr. Groulx is not going to be fine. Please send your condolence cards. Yeah.
I accept chocolate too, so that's okay. It is what it is. Things continue to move on. I'm sure same people, I didn't, but I'm sure people thought, you can't have Superman not Christopher Reeves and whatever.
Yeah,
right? There was fans. So we get over it, okay? K. Groulx, get over it.
You're not a Hollywood producer. Go sit on your couch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Avengers, a good movie.
I'm a fan.
It is. I hate using the word like epic because I don't know like what that. how to define what an epic is.
I would call it epic. Yeah, it's such a big scale.
Yeah.
Big, yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. Just like the scale of the movie, they put a lot into it.
It feels big.
And they nailed it. They nailed it. They held up their end of the bargain. I do agree with your thoughts that over time Marvel has slipped off a little bit, but this one, if you have not seen the Avengers,
go on the journey, man.
Why?
I know people who just like don't want to get into it because it's just like so much, dude. It's worth it. At least the first like. From Iron Man to Endgame, it's worth it. It's really worth it.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is. So go check it out. It's a lot of action. Even if you don't like action, like we said, there is story to it.
Yeah.
The characters, the relationships within the story, it's not just a bunch of guys running around beating each other up.
Absolutely. And you can kind of see that with modern, I guess the back end of the DC universe, which I was not into any of that, I'm gonna be honest.
It's just
like fighting and then cartoony jokes.
Yeah.
Meh.
I don't like. I agree. It's not what it was. It's not as good, and also like I say, it's just too much. I can't keep up with it all. There's all these things that I'm supposed to watch to be able to keep up with the story, and I just can't. It's impossible.
I don't have a job and I can't keep up with that, man.
Yeah. So I don't know. The problem is I think that we miss things because maybe you didn't get to see the Fantastic Four, and so now you're going to see them in Doomsday, and you don't even know maybe you don't even know who these people are. You're like, who are these people? I don't know who they are. Like you said, Shang-Chi. If you've not seen that movie, he's going to play probably a pretty decent sized role in that movie,
probably.
and you have no idea.
We have
this
no
person
idea.
Is.
Yeah,
I know. And there's just too much to go back to try to figure out. So, but I'm excited that the kind of teasers that they've put out.
Those have been fun. I like those.
Those are pretty fun.
Yeah.
The one thing they did say about them, which I really think is interesting, is that they're not teasers.
Yeah, they're building up to a teaser.
It's like they're telling the story already. Like these are like these like apparently these scenes are not in the movie.
Yeah.
That they're like they're showing you this is how we're gonna get there.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's interesting. That's a new way of doing things. Like a teaser usually shows you previews.
It's cool.
This is a different way of doing it, I think. And I mean, I'm for it.
I've seen people be like, oh, nerds and their Marvel stuff. This is all boring, all these teasers. I don't know. I think it's fun.
I'll take the label. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's good. It's fun.
I'm not even a huge Marvel nerd like that.
Yeah.
I like maybe 70, 60% of these. I don't know. But I think it's cool.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of a cool thing. And I think if they're going to start doing this for some movies, you don't have to do this for every movie because that'll get played out. But if they're going to do something like that where they show you things about the movie without actually showing you what's in the movie, I think I like that. Yeah. Because I think some teasers or some trailers show you too much.
I avoid marketing at all costs. Personally. I like to go movies completely blind. I like to learn as I go. Marketing has been trash.
Yeah. I'm the same. I'm totally the same. I don't like watching trailers now because I don't want to know. I want to go and experience the movie for what it is.
I want to be shocked.
I don't want to have preconceived ideas of what it's going to be. And then I get, you know why? So I'm going to go on my little soapbox. I'm going to go on my soapbox here, okay? I get so frustrated with people getting upset about movies and trashing it after it comes out because they're doing that. They're going in with pre-ideas of what they want to happen, what they think should happen, and then you have all these echo chambers yelling at each other about how great this is going to be and all the things they could do, and then it doesn't happen in the movie, and they don't enjoy it for what it is.
I was doing a deep dive into old reactions back to when the Avengers and all this came out, and I saw the reactions back when Iron Man 3 came out. A lot of people said stuff like that, how it like wasn't super accurate and all that. And people got angry. It's like, bro,
just watch it for what it is.
Yeah. Do you like what it is? Let's not talk about if it's like the thing you've already seen. I don't care.
I don't go into it with an idea of what you want it to be.
You're not the producer. It's not your job to make it like something.
It's right. And
you're a consumer.
It's probably not going to live up to your expectations.
Yeah. I don't want to live. I want to be surprised.
Yes, be surprised. Because then the element of surprise is what makes it fun. It makes it enjoyable. And you didn't foresee something happening. You're like, oh, that was so cool.
Yeah.
And instead of going, oh, I saw that in the trailer. Now I wish they would have done something else. I already saw that.
Absolutely.
And this movie's boring. I hate this movie. I can't stand it. I'm not one for for deep diving into reviews on a movie before I see it because I want my own experience.
Absolutely.
I want to think, what do I think about it?
Yeah.
That's where I go with. And then maybe I'll look at reviews after I watch it to see how other people thought. But
end of the day, my opinion is my opinion.
Right. Exactly. And we're allowed to have our opinion. I'm not saying you can't have your opinion. Sir. And you're not allowed. You are not allowed to have your own opinion. Whoever told you that was lying.
You were lied to. Yes. Lower your expectations.
You're allowed, but it's so hard and frustrating sometimes when I hear, especially if it's a movie that I thought was good, and people are bashing and bashing and bashing.
I'm so sorry for bashing Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, it's okay. But see, that's fine because you had your own critique on it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just, I hated it because it wasn't what I expected.
Yeah.
Don't have expectations. Just go and watch it and enjoy it.
Absolutely. To shout out some good marketing. Shout out an upcoming film, The Drama. The marketing for this has been great, where it's like, it's all about this movie, about this couple, and this girl has like this crazy thing in her past, but nothing is being revealed about it. Like we see this scene about them talking and they just never show. And like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. We don't know anything about this secret. I'm excited for that. Great marketing.
This is called The Couple?
The Drama.
The Drama.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
With Zendaya, Robert Pattinson, it looks really good. I'm down for it. I'm gonna be there.
I like Zendaya. I think she plays her roles really well.
Yeah.
I think she's a talented entertainer.
Yeah.
She does music. She's a singer or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I think she does that well too. And I think Pattinson has done a good job of building a strong acting career over his time. Yeah. He survived Twilight.
He did, dude. It's crazy. We're seeing this now. I'm seeing these like pretty boys who did rom-coms breaking away. Dude, like Jacob Elordi, I know him of Kissing Booth fame. I love that trilogy. No, I don't love that trilogy. I watched it.
You don't love it though.
I listen as a kid. I like just watched every Netflix rom-com in the world because they're just fun to watch.
They're fun.
Yeah, and Jacob Elordi of the Kissing Booth fame, the Kissing Booth trilogy. Oh boy, what a trilogy that was! Now is Oscar nominated this year for Frankenstein. It's cool. It's cool seeing people like that break away.
Yeah, and I think it's a credit to they are a good actor or actress, and maybe some roles are not always great for them.
Yeah.
So here's what's the thing I'm trying to think here, but like a I don't know, but like here's a secret of mine, I suppose, that is embarrassing. But I liked the Twilight movies.
Hey, you know what? They're fun. I get a good time out of those.
But again, I went into it thinking they're not meant to be like great movies.
Yeah,
like, they're not. Yeah, they're just fun. Like it is what it is. And when
I would never call them good movies.
No,
but
they're not good movies.
Entertaining. I was entertained.
Entertaining,
and that's all that really matters when you're watching movies. Absolutely. I know. Just want to be entertained.
Yeah. So I think when you approach it from that perspective of just go into the movie, watch it, and see what happens, and then
Team Edward, rise.
You were a Team Edward.
I was. How can you be Team Jacob?
Jacob.
I don't understand. The most emotionally manipulative man alive. How?
Edward was not good for her, Carson. Edward was not good for her. Jacob was the strong, supportive friend.
He's never going to die, though. She'll never lose him.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. And if you want to talk about manipulative, I mean, Bella was manipulative.
No, dude, the best case scenario is that the two guys got together, honestly, bro.
Yeah. They were just like, let's go. Let's leave her alone.
Yeah.
Like I'm a vampire and you're a werewolf. Like, what do we need this human being for?
Well, as you can see, our coverage of the Avengers has gone very well.
We're now in the Twilight series. No, that's yeah. So Pattinson is that's the whole link to what we were talking about. Was going back to Pattinson. He has broken out of those characters.
Yep.
And is in the upcoming drama. When is that release?
I think it's an April release.
April. Okay, so coming up soon. And the creative way that they're promoting this movie by not really giving you a whole lot.
Absolutely. There's some secret. Who knows what? Yeah. And apparently it can be revealed in the first 20 minutes or whatever, but we don't know what it is till we see it.
Interesting. Their secret is that he's a vegetarian.
Oh, boy. Yeah. That's ironic. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I think we did it, didn't we?
Yeah, so those are our two movies. We made it through them, so...
We did. I guess we can... oh, wow. Jeez. I'm so sorry that I could have possibly done that to you. Since there's only two, I guess we can just talk about which is our favorite between the two then.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll kick her off. I mean, my favorite should be pretty clear. The Great Muppet Caper. It's just a movie. It's just one of my most lovable rewatch movies of all time. One that I'm gonna watch till I'm 80 and still love. You know, I do really like the Avengers, but there's something about the Great Muppet Caper that just sticks with me more on a personal level.
Yeah, the Great Muppet Caper is good, and I have, and maybe this is just because I'm old, and so we're going to talk about this probably a lot but this is a movie I saw when I was a kid, and so it brought back a lot of great memories and the characters that I remember from my childhood. And even my kids, when they watch the Muppets, so they know these characters.
Yeah.
I think they've done a really good job of keeping them current too.
Absolutely.
So like, even the new generation knows who these characters are. And so I think it's a really fun. I had my kids watch this movie with me, and they totally followed along. Like they liked it too.
They followed along. It doesn't sound very positive.
No.
They watched it.
Well, you have to understand, a 6-year-old to sit and watch a movie, that's a challenge. So the fact that he did it, but I mean, actually, I don't even know if he did it.
Oh,
did he do it? I don't know. Anyway,
boy.
but they like the Muppets, and so I think they did a good job with this movie. It's entertaining for what it is.
Yep.
Know that's what it is. That it is kind of a silly, fun, farcical type thing. But but when you know that, then you're like, oh man, this is good. This is so good. They did a great job with it. The characters are fun and lovable.
Yeah.
The story is just easy. You don't have to do a ton of thinking.
And they stick with you. They're very memorable.
So I don't know. It's up there. I rate it well. I don't know how I rate it, but it's up there. And then for me, I guess my favorite out of the two, let's do, this one. My favorite would be, you guess it.
Twilight.
It's the Avengers. Twilight. Yeah. How'd you know? It would be Avengers. This is what, as a comic hero, superhero nerd type thing, I was like, this is what I've wanted my whole life. I didn't know I wanted it, but when it came out, I was like, yep, this is it. So it was amazing to see all those characters together. And it spawned a whole series of things after. Then DC tried to do it.
Yeah, everyone's trying to do it.
Failed.
They're doing that with Dr. Seuss. Hear about that? They're doing the Dr. Seuss cinematic universe. You ready for that? That's a thing.
Because you can't get zany enough with the Grinch and Cat in the Hat, but now they're going to put them together.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. That might be one I have to avoid.
I can't. I don't think I can watch those, man.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Alone, I guess they're fine. I've watched Cat in the Hat many times. I've actually used it in my psychology course to talk about id, ego, super ego, and how the cat is just the full out
that is just my number one guilty pleasure movie. It is kind of trash, but I love it.
Okay, so guilty pleasure was the word I was looking for earlier with Twilight. That's my guilty pleasure right there.
Yeah.
So the Cat in the Hat, it's crazy. It's zany.
Yeah.
Mike Myers, who just
he performs.
Yeah. But I also I don't know. I get annoyed by it sometimes. So I'm like, oh, you're annoying. But it's supposed to be. He's supposed to be. So he does a great job with it. But but they're really doing Dr. Seuss.
Yes, starting with the new animated Cat in the Hat, they're kicking off that. They're gonna do a prequel on the Thing 1 and Thing 2. You ready for that? That's gonna be great. Oh, the Places You'll Go gets a whole movie.
We don't need to know more about Thing 1 and Thing 2.
We don't.
They're the things that are with Cat in the Hat, and we don't need to know more about that.
And they're all going to team up in the big Dr. Seuss cinematic universe. I just don't get why we're doing this.
Because it makes money. That's
will it even? I'm not sure if it even will.
You're probably right.
It's for 5-year-olds.
Yeah, it probably won't make money.
Yeah.
But that's why, because you're very rare is there a new idea.
Yeah, we have to innovate, push the wheel.
Yeah.
But
let's just do. What are they doing? Hey, what are they? Oh, they're doing that. Okay, let's do something like that too. That sounds good.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
We don't.
But okay, stay tuned for that too, I guess.
Down the line, yeah. Oh, boy, good luck.
The Avengers is just a really awesome movie. Really awesome movie.
I agree.
So check it out.
Yeah.
Well,
that's we've talked about our movies. Yeah, we did it.
we did it.
We did it.
Episode
Finally.
3, everyone.
We you know what? We weren't terrible this time. Great.
No. And if you listened to this episode, it was kind of like an epic episode for you too. Like we were there was highs and lows.
Absolutely.
There was laughter. There was anger. Like
we left the movies we were talking about many times.
Yeah, we put you through it. So you've come along on this journey with us.
And the big question is, who are we going to put through the ringer next week? I can't confirm. Mr. Groulx doesn't know this. We are bringing on the one, the only volleyball prodigy, Jace Crosby.
Jace Crosby. All right. Oh well, let's give him a round of applause here. We're looking forward to that.
He's not here right now, but
he's not.
He'll be there.
He'll be here next week.
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Does he know what movie he wants to do?
He has told me something anime.
Something anime. Wow.
I've never seen an anime film.
Yeah.
We're both gonna learn. We're both gonna experience. That's why I wanted it. I want to experience it with him.
So we need to roll into. Remember, we need to roll into it an open mind and just be what it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No. I know some. Like I've seen some, but I don't know
I've
enough.
seen the first Pokemon movie. That's all I've seen. Like,
yeah. Pokemon is anime? Yes.
That is anime.
I don't even think I know the rules of what anime are.
I think it's just Japanese anime.
Japanese animation. So
I guess.
assume.
I don't know.
Okay, that's really cool. I'm kind of excited for Jace to be here, but also that it'll be an anime movie.
Yeah. Or not. No pressure.
Yeah, or not. It doesn't matter. Just pick a movie, Jace. Come on.
Come on. Get to it.
Speaking of just picking a movie, I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
So, I do know.
Okay, what are we doing?
We are going with the 2018 mystery movie, a movie that I loved when it first came out, and I just keep rewatching. It's a great mystery film, Searching, 2018.
Searching. Okay, 2018 Searching. I'm searching for this movie.
Searching. Yes, with John Cho. Other actors who I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like this guy.
He's great. Yeah.
Okay. Is this kind of like a thriller drama type thing?
Yes. Okay. Go into this knowing absolutely nothing. It is a drama it's a drama that's going to sweep you off your feet, and you're just going to be going crazy in the end. Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I will pick a movie. I'm going to pick a movie.
Yeah.
And there's a theme you've seen that I like. I've talked a lot about nostalgia, so I'm going to go nostalgic again.
Yeah.
And I for whatever reason, sometimes I pick popular movies, but whatever. So what? I think I'm going to go with the original Back to the Future.
Okay, I'm
Back
down.
to the Future.
Nice.
19 something or other.
85, I want to say.
Well, 85 was that's the year they used in the movie, so I'm assuming that it was 1985.
That's why I think that.
I have no idea if it was 1985 or not.
We'll learn. We're going to learn.
Yeah, Back to the Future. Okay, so we have Back to the Future. We have Searching.
Yes.
And then
something anime.
Okay. Well, everyone, it has been
an honor.
It's been an honor. Thank you.
Thank you so much for listening to episode 3 of the We Like Movies podcast. Please give us some support, give us some feedback. I'd love to hear it.
Carson, where can they find us?
Where can they find us? On YouTube, We Like Movies. Hell, follow my letterbox, Carson. Yep, I'm on there. He's not, but I am.
I'm not there, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm superior. That's fine. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please come back next week with Jace Crosby.
So long.
So long.